Water levels, Asian carp are wreaking even more havoc on local boaters and the natural ecosystem. As News Channel 18's Kelly Roberts reports, there are things people can do if they find themselves as a target of these fish.
It may be hard to get a boat on the water these days, but if you're on the water, you may have noticed the river's Asian carp. These dense fish are an invasive species and jump out of the water when aggravated by a boat motor, putting boaters in danger of being hit by one. They're a problem locally from the Wabash River to the Tippecanoe River. The Department of Natural Resources officers say shallow water is making boaters even more at risk of an Asian carp injury.
They're going to get agitated easier because they're not at lower depths. So with shallower water, they're going to be right there closer to your boat. If a 20-pound carp hits you going 20 miles an hour in the head, it can very easily knock you unconscious.
It's not just boaters threatened by the Asian carp. The fish can reproduce quickly, and the large amount also hurt the river's natural ecosystem.
They're filter feeders, and they take a lot of the microorganisms out of the water. And when it does that, it takes away from the native species, the bass and the fish that are normally here, and they don't have as much of that, so they can't fend for themselves.
It's against the law to throw a live Asian carp back into the water, and DNR officers say there are multiple things you can do if you catch one, including eating them.
Overseas are a delicacy, and there are different recipes out there for people to eat them. You can throw it in the trash, you can dispose of it any legally way. You just can't put it back in the water.
Brad Haug is the owner of Arrows 3 and Tackle 2. He says since the Asian carp started flying out of the rivers, he has seen more fishermen take up bow fishing.
More people will go out there because it's a very target-rich environment. They're going after the Asian carp.
DNR officers say to make sure you stay safe in the water, even from the Asian carp, always wear a life jacket.